Yeah, an Android fanboy got himself an iPhone 16 Pro. Let's unbox it and talk about my first impressions so far. So next to the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and some Sony phones, this is one of the most bare bones unboxing experience. You have the basics that we know from Apple. You have your phone on top, and below it you have your cable and all the basic stuff below it, like papers and of course your SIM ejection tool. But those basics on a €1,200 phone does not include a case, a screen protector which is plastic for the micro scratches, and a charger. So any advertised speed doesn't impress me because simply put, I don't have it with the phone. But with all these Android phones, I get that included. I have a plastic screen protector installed for micro scratches. I have a case and I have a quick charger. Really quick. Anyway, that was the unboxing. Let's talk about my first impression so far of the iPhone 16 Pro. And honestly, if you do want a case, just get one from Rebel Cases, from of course Everything Apple Pro. He makes some really nice cases, so do check him out. So this is the new iPhone 16 Pro, and there are straight away some thoughts that I have. Of course, we have a new button for the camera. We're gonna find out how that one works, but it doesn't feel very intuitive at all. I feel like I'd rather use just the on-screen buttons to zoom in or zoom out. It feels far more natural so far from what I've tested. But also what I want to say is, when it comes to unboxing experience, it's very bare bone. Samsung does the same, where you don't get a charger, you don't get a case. And when it comes to Apple, you also don't get a screen protector on the front itself, a plastic one. I don't want glass for myself, but a plastic one for the micro scratches that you will get on the phone. It doesn't even have that, and you pay quite a bit of money for a phone like this. So even the bare bones is not there. Then I also want to discuss, because from what I've always heard, Apple is very much about a clean experience. There's quite a bit of bloatware already on the phone itself. Is that something that is normal for a phone like this? Because this was pre-installed. I didn't install those. Those were just there. So I'm quite curious about that one. When it comes to build quality, sure, feels fine. I think in terms of build quality, it feels strong. It feels sophisticated. I really like the corners. The bezels are fine. I don't really care for that much. I don't like the pill cutout for the camera itself and Face ID. I'm not a big fan of big cutouts on the screen itself, but of course to each their own. And if some people like that functionality, sure. For the camera button, we're going to find out. Action button, I'm probably never going to use that. Mute switch made a lot more sense to me than having a button for the mute or whatever action you want it to be, but we're going to find that out as well. But either way, we're going to have to test this camera out and see how it works and if it's very capable or not. Either way, these were my quick impressions of the iPhone 16 Pro. I'm not very impressed yet, but maybe the camera is going to be something that I can write home about. And yeah, you can now finally move your icons on the screen itself. Jeez, what an innovation. And no, it has 3 sensors, 3 lenses. It doesn't have whatever Apple says. They did the same with the iPhone 16, where they're like, you got 4 lenses. No, you don't. You got 2. Which has a functionality of differences. You can zoom in twice. That doesn't count it as an extra one. It's a crop sensor, and therefore it's the same sensor. Macro is the same sensor. It's just a functionality that allows you to have macro. And then, of course, you have the ultra wide. So you have 2 cameras. That's it. And when it comes to this one, you have 3 cameras, 3 lenses, nothing else. Zoom capabilities aside of that. It's just weird. Either way, that was my little rant. Hope you enjoyed this quick video about the iPhone 16 Pro and my impression so far. We're going to find out how the camera is, because that is the part that matters most to me. And we're going to find out what I like about it and what I don't. Either way, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.